So basically what you want to do to get to the time card system is you'll come up here where it'll say your name. You can see I'm logged in as Adam. So I'll come down here to time card.
Okay.
So here's the time card system here. So I'm guessing that you will want to be clocking in under Mineral Life. So you'll want to come down here to the actual company. Sometimes if say you're ever working under another client who has money in their account, like credit in their account, and you want to be working under their credit, once you have credit in their account, any of your contacts can actually turn into somebody you could clock in under. But for now, you'll probably just want to clock in under the company, which is Mineral Life.
Okay.
So it says you're clocking into Mineral Life. So what I'll want to do is let's see, it's 2:34, not 33. And I'll come over here and say PM, and this is the date. So you can actually clock in the past or in the future. And the reason we allow that is because sometimes you're doing something and you're busy, and then you miss the clock-in time that you are actually working on it. So you can actually go back and edit to make sure that the times are accurate.
Okay.
All right, so I'm clocking in. So you can see over here, it's going to tell me the time that I was in on that. And if I want to delete it and start over, I can just click that delete button. So let's say, I was checking email. I want to put that into this notes section here so that I can just anybody that's looking can kind of see what was happening. So let's say checking email and, I don't know, reviewing tasks. All right. And you can actually, if you have common tasks that you do a lot, you can actually just click this add button. And then that way, if you do checking email and reviewing tasks a lot, you can just click this drop down button and choose that. So for classification, you can actually have different classifications so let's say that let's say a certain department gets paid less or more than another department. You could actually have those appear under these classifications here. And I can show you how to add classifications in a minute.
Let's say you put in shipping.
Okay.
As a classification.
Okay. Let's say you wanted to add shipping, because let's say shipping, I don't know, I'm just going to make up numbers here, gets paid $20 an hour.
Okay.
Then I would want to come over here to store, and so store, view products.
Okay.
And I'm just going to open this link in a new tab because it makes it easier.
Okay. So that's why you're up in there. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click Create New Product. I guess I'll go ahead and add a new category here. So let's call it clock-ins. Okay. So let's call this one shipping. Is that what you wanted this one to be called?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and say, let's say 10.
Okay.
And I'll just put a number in there. We can change this later. Okay, so then you come over here to product type, and this is going to be an hourly product, shipping. So I'm going to keep that private, and I'm going to click Save. All right. There it is. Shipping at $10 an hour is what I've got it at right now. And of course, we can change that to whatever hourly amount you want. So then let's see, now it's, well, I'll go ahead and clock in for, or clock out at 2:50. So now you see I've got a completed clock in over here, and the next, and it's got the notes and everything. And it says here total time for today 15 minutes. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to clock in again. So company info, Mineral Life, and we're going to start at 2:50. Now see, it just kind of lines up right here. So at the end of the day, you're going to have a whole list of these different clock-ins.
What does it delete? Does it delete the whole line or the last entry?
Yeah, let's say that I wanted, let's say it says 2:34, and I'm like, oh man, I clocked in at 2 o'clock. Then I would just click delete right there, and then I'd just come over here and redo it.
Oh, you have to put everything back in, Mineral Life and all
Yep.
that back in? Okay.
Yep.
So it knows which one you want.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then you'd want to type in notes here, and then you'd choose a classification. You can actually have project codes. So if everybody's working on one particular type of project that needs completed and it's kind of a team effort, you can actually track the amount of time and money that's been spent trying to complete that project, so that the next time when you're going to do the project again, you can look back and say, okay, it took us this much, this amount of time last time to do this, and so this time we should expect it to take so long.
Okay.
And the way you add a new project is just by clicking this Add button, and then you can have any custom project name and description for it that you want. So that's kind of useful because it lets everybody clock in under the same project.